A very good afternoon, one and all. Dr. P. Prasant, a registrar, Associate Professor, School of Information Technology, AIPH University, a Cyber Security of Commerce and Industry, and World Human Rights Production Commission's member, and a brand ambassador of London School of Business, UK, and the founder of Prashant Computer Studies and Management. I welcome you, sir, for this faculty development program. And the SAR has like a PhD in the computer science and application from CSIM University, Kanpur in the year of 2023. And he worked as a professor for nearly like 15 years of an service, and he guided many BCA and MCA students, and he is an author of 8 books, and he hold of like 12 patents and 7 research papers, and a national and international awards of like 5 awards has been. So we have been like so welcome you for this wonderful event, sir. Thank you on behalf of the Patrician family. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Now I call upon Dr. P. Prashant, Registrar, cum Associate Professor and SOIT AIPH University Innovation Ambassador for sharing his knowledge.
Good afternoon, all. It's a great pleasure to me to share my knowledge on this stage. I hope my screen is visible now. I already shared the screen. I hope it is visible. Just can I get the response, please, if it is visible?
Sir, I guess like your screen is not visible, sir. Sir, we can't able to see your screen, sir.
Hello. Hello. Sriya madam, I'm audible. Hello.
Sir, it's audible.
Yes, ma'am. I'm sharing my screen again. Restart that, so that's why it is disconnected.
Yes, sir. Now we can able to see you, sir.
I'm sharing my screen again.
Sir, we can able to see your video, sir.
Okay. Now you are visible my screen to all. Please check it.
Yes, sir. You are visible, sir.
No, I shared already my screen.
No, sir, your sharing screen is not visible.
Sir, your video is on. We can able to see you, but we can't able to see the screen what you have been shared.
One second.
Yes, sir. Now we can able to see
Yes,
your
now it's
screen, sir.
visible, I think so.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
The PPT mode.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Thank you so much. Sorry for the inconvenience due to some internet fluctuation that is facing problem. So good afternoon, one and all. Thank you so much for giving this. Being saying the prototype. The prototype is basically what there is in some outline should be noted about that. In that prototype, basically what we don't know what is prototype. Even what type of goals are there, how the prototype will be work, and how it will be a part of the what type of prototype will be there, what type of futurings will be there. We didn't know that. So generally, the future of prototyping part of the basically as a we can say that it is a positive way also, and sub disadvantage is also there. But as an entrepreneur or as a businessman, you should to know that what you are doing on your business prototype that should be required. So you are all are the technological persons, you all are the development persons, and you know the software prototype, software developments, what type of things you are required. Okay, but sometimes what that we are facing problem because we don't know why prototype is required for the startup also, or the prototype is required for the entrepreneurship also. Why the prototype is required for our daily life requirements also, using of the approaches and techniques. For example, I have got one idea. On that idea, I need that idea before doing my prototype. I need a copyright on that basis. What I think, I need to write on my paper and I need to take a prototype. Then after making a prototype, I need to take a design patent on that basis. And that will be helpful to implement on the business stages. A successful entrepreneur can't know, don't say that I don't know about my prototype, I don't know about my USP, like that they can say that, okay? So this is the outlines. What is prototype? A limited representation of a design that allows users to interact with it and then to explore its suitability, okay? That allows to the stakeholders to interact with the visioned product or gain some experience of using and explore imagined uses, okay? Production of an intermediate product to be used as a basis for testing. Aim is to save on time and money that should be required, and aim is to have something that can be tested with the real users. The prototype is always move forward with the proper in the get first time what we need required. So first of all, every time you should to focus, design, then make a prototype, then evaluate it or test it. If it is okay and perfectly right, go move forward. Otherwise, come back to the redesign, again go for the prototype, again go for the evaluate, then again click on done. Okay, so these are the first of second stages you should to be focused yourself. Without your design, without your prototype evaluation, you can't do release that product on your behalf of. Okay, so prototype have some government identification number that is called a trademark. That trademark will be helpful to you as a registration portal. Otherwise, we can say in the all-in-one category that is an IPR, intellectual property rights. So these are the evaluation processes you need to cross the stages. So this is the first stage of the prototyping. Okay. See, this is one example. If I develop anything in my Android phone, I need to make a first of all in the paper format. Then I will be check that what things I need to be keep it that, what things I need to be removable that. Then I will develop my design. I need this type of screen. I need this type of photo, and I won't be a fix here the photo size of this much of size, and this is the name area. So according this, I need to arrange myself. Okay. So what is prototype? In interaction design, it can be any of the following. Okay, like a series of screen sketches, a storyboard or cartoon like a stories, like a census or PowerPoint slideshow, a video simulating or 3D printing, or a piece of software which is limitedly function written in the targeted of the language in other languages. For example, if you have a 3D machine in your campus, you can make a design of the prototype, and that prototype will be, you can representing yourself, you are the future vision of the product. So that will be helpful to you. So this is a one prototype. See there, these all are the plastic machineries are there, and this is a real machine are there. This is a prototype we developed that. This on this prototype based, we get that our output of the product. Okay. So pitfalls of the prototyping. Lots of people are trying to do that in moving to the one by one stage, but sometimes they will facing the problem and of redesigning again, redesigning. This is the flow of good start of the points are there. So whatever the flow fluctuation will be get that on here, it automatically growing of the your idea and prototype designing. When? Because when your prototype will convert it into the customer of using, then you will be get good benefits. If you are saying, for example, if I want to write something in my paper, I didn't get my good quality of pen. So what I need to do that, I to check that which one pen will be helpful to me in exam and what type of pen I need to be used in exam. So what you are doing that one by one pen, you check that when there is a one gel pen is there, one is a ball pen is there, one is an ordinary pen is there, different types of are there. Even in the product also, business also, some people are interested with the some foods and some people are not interested with the other kinds of foods. So this type of the ways you need to find out on your business prototype. Okay, this is a way of path how you should to be growth done. So need to a good start point or need to understand what is wrong is going on that you should to be know that. So what type of prototype will be executed or available, you can check on through the portal also. So that will also to helpful to you to encourage to yourself. So this is the goals of the prototyping. The prototyping enables evaluation happens throughout. Okay, one is exploring requirements is required because you should to be know about that. Your market analysis, your practitioner design, what type of design you are applying, that should be required. Choose among alternatives, risky of or critical futures, or ongoing discussions should be required and decisions should be required. Why, if I launch this product, I can give one example to you. How many of you know that Burger King and Burger Sing? Is it different? Is there is or same? Burger King and Burger Sing. Have you know that? They are in the same platform, they are same board, but they are different of the logo and different type of product prototype and different type of USP are there. But wherever we will take the decision of Burger King and Burger Sing, or normal people think that the both are the one. So that is the decision of alternatives. You should to be know that. Then imperial usability testing as early as possible. Try out that ideas with targets users. So that should be users should be know that. What type of target audience will be there, you should to know that. Then evaluatory development, may developability of choose a malleable software platform, building a software in incremental and iterative fashions, and upgrading of your choicing base. So that will be helpful to you how to know that or your prototype is available or not available. See there, this is one example I given you. If you search image, that also has a prototype, and that image is a drawing method. Okay, this is a evaluation process we are doing that. Whenever we get the idea, just click a photo, just click a picture or put it on your record. So that your prototype will be saved as digital finding numbers. So how prototype will be work? So build a prototype of the basic functionally, especially the interface. Test the prototype, which will uncover design errors. That should be known that. Correct the errors. Repeat until you have a clean design. Until clean design. Okay. Prototyping is a major tool for improving usability and heavily used in industry basis. Because as an entrepreneur, we are using this type of product totally in the entrepreneur level, in the life of daily utilization for the consumer. So that things of the points you should to be cross-check about that. Then how the journey will be open. So first of all, how it will be do that, your goals should be planned out, then go for the functionality, then go for the development, then evaluate process. Once evaluate is done, so it means it is a successful product or prototype of your business. Then prototyping processing. So it is a plan should be required, how it will be going that. So establish prototype objective first. then define prototype functionality, then develop prototype, then evaluate prototype. So because means what? Your planning, your definition, your executable and evaluation is the process of your daily life of business. Okay. For example, in daily life also we have some prototypes and we have some schedules. In the morning we are wake up, in 9 o'clock we have done our snacks and breakfast, everything. Then we are moving forward to the work culture. Then we are going for the college. Then we are doing our works, classes, everything. Then we are coming to back execute that what we have done in the whole day. We are preparing a chart. Then evaluate ourselves what we have done. So this is the process of daily life as per the prototype also. So why prototype is evaluated? Basically, evaluation and feedback are central to interaction the design. And stakeholders can see, hold, interact with a prototype more easily than a document or a drawing. Okay, team members can communicate effectively, and you can test out ideas for yourself regularly. You should do yourself. It encourages reflection, very important aspect of design prototypes, answer questions and support is required. Okay, the prototype answers questions and survey support designer in choosing between the productivity and between of your alternative choice for your prototype. That should be a know yourself. This is the called why prototype. So this is some traditional points I given for the software related also, and implementation expensive and result. What type of result will be facing? Design error to build in the first thing, can test that. Okay, very expensive to make changes also. This type of problems we are facing. So what is prototype? Technical issues, workflow and task design, screen layouts and information display, and difficult to the critical areas. Okay, difficult to critical areas means what? For example, if I'm saying that in logo area or in the food area, or we are facing in the problem of technical upgrading level areas, we are facing that. Like what? Everyone are developed website. Everyone develop the ERP software. Everyone develop the any of the product, but there is no USP. There is no prototype. So every businessmen are facing the issues there. There is a plagiarism also nowadays. In a website, there is a government of India launch one policy. If you doing any website business or website creation, you should take the approval from the STQC, Standard Technical Quality Certification. You should take the approval. So wherever the development something, even in Android application also, nowadays the Android, if you want to download any application, there is some prototype rules is there. There is some USP conditions are there that if the terms and conditions is complete, then only you can download the application. This is some critical things we should be follow for that. This is the imagination, how it will be done that, how it will be work, how it will be you need to make out that and note preparation and everything. And there is general features of the prototyping. This is a basic suggestion I'm given here. Enables the designer to quickly build or create an example. The data entry form, it should be possible. The menu structure and order, the dialog styles, error message. If you got error message, you can give the 402, 404 and explain the answers of 404 error, why you are getting that. You should be explain that. Okay, should not require the programming skills. Yes, you not require the programming skills, but you should know that what message or what type of prototype, according to your prototype, you should be give the message that should be required. This is the usability. The usability means what is of use of an application. Design typical user task scenarios. Identify tasks based on the scenarios. Use real users to test, and literate design based on test. It is required. Then the cost of prototyping, it is depend upon your usability of work amount, but it will be maximum to 10 to 15% or 5 to 10% is also there. If it will successfully done once, so you will be get it cheap basis also, or if once done, it will be lifetime done. So there is an only maintenance life cycle should be utilization. Okay. So basically on this of users and properties, the only way to really test the interface of a prototype is with the real users. The question remains of the best way to involving the users every time to take the feedback base. So then that will be helpful to you. So early prototyping versus late prototyping, it is based on used to evaluate function and interface and used to evaluate good performance. So these are the basis it will be helpful to. Benefits of prototyping can be used to test every detail of the final product before the product is built or result in higher user satisfaction, or user are better at evaluating an existing system. It brings the user into the process early. So disadvantages and everywhere it is there. Okay, if you didn't follow some proper familiar unfamiliar, so it will automatically facing the technical problem, then automatically you will be facing the productivity problem in your prototype. Okay, so try to be implemented with the in proper method and proper cycle. The evaluation, it is no good building a prototype if you do not have evaluate it yourself. Evaluate is another key feature of user-centered design. Evaluation will be covered later in the module according to your prototype. The prototype presentation, it is basically represent the prototype of mock-up, storyboard, sketches, scenario, and screenshot and function interface. So before I'm starting this, how many of you have knowledge about using Paint or any knowledge of the social media or folder creation? Have you anyone knowledge about that? So based on that, this type of prototype interpretation will be working on that. Okay. So before doing any representing work, you should to be know that. So this is an example I given that. Once upon a time, we didn't have any prototype designer or anything. So what we are doing that we design through the mobile, or we design through the laptop or desktop through, or in a supercomputer. So once upon a time, we didn't have any of the architecture. Nowadays, we have a good designer, good architectures, everyone we are getting that. But upon a time, they draw that and they prepare that, and then they apply for the civil engineer work and everything. That is called prototype. So at home, Mary checks your blood pressure. Okay. Then afterward that, after a few simple key presses, her blood pressure readings get sent to a clinic automatically. The information made is available to the doctor. Then they will be make a what? They will make a report. This is just like a taglines of caption I'm giving you. So this is called a prototype. I hope you understand. So as much as necessary, but not more. So if you given any picture, that is also a prototype, and explain in a single word, so that will be helpful to you. This is another thing. This is called a mock-up. One thing is a draw in the handmade. Another is will be the design in high level basis. So not so good for illustrating flow and details. Same thing, it will be designed in the computer or in the Photoshop or any Illustrate app. It will be a good look. So this is the prototyping approaches and different techniques of including. Okay. So these are called prototype techniques. I will share this PPT to all people also, so you can understand that how it will be work. Okay. So this is the through of prototyping, how it will be done that. Okay. So when one client is required something, online requirement, then go for it automatically development team or prototype team. Then they will go for some reasonable software or reasonable things. Then again, they will go for again evaluation process. Once done the evaluation process, sometimes if we are getting any error, we will be again back to go to the develop prototype. Okay. If didn't get anything, we will go for the specified system. Then once done with the specified team, then again go for the development, develop software to check that off in the front end and back end in the one way. Then validate the system, then deliver the software system. Okay, this is the total cycle of our life of the prototyping of TrueBuild. Okay, so this is the incremental development process. There is a defined deliverable system, then design system architecture, then specify system increment, build system increment, validate system increment. If we are facing in between that, again of the process, again it will become out the specific intent system. If it is success, it will be directly go for the deliver final system. This is called the algorithm of the prototype. Okay. So then evaluatory process, prototyping. Once done that, after that directly we came for the abstract specification, build prototype system, then use prototype system for the deliver system. So we will be before delivering that, we should to be testing ourselves as a evaluation or evaluatory. Also we can say that. Then other prototyping techniques, there is a full prototype, horizontal prototype, vertical prototype. Nowadays, it is not usable because we are already in that seventh generation and sixth generation, or we have crossed that. So that is once upon a time, the horizontal prototype and vertical prototype are usable, but nowadays it is not required. Then examples of low fidelity prototype, I've given you so that. So see this is a low storyboarding telling also there. So this type of storyboarding concepts are available here. You can check out that. This is the pictures I'm given here. And this is the once upon a time, you know that, and right click desktop, and we are creating something. See this. This is an initial screen. This is a scan the scroller. What type of items are there, images and everything. In the third stage, the change the colors. And in the fourth stage, we place the order. These are the 4 places are the prototype for us. So message once, it is a 1. The initial screen is 1. The scan of the scroller is the 2. And change the color is the 3. And place the order is the 4. This is the way it will be move forwarding our prototype method. Then alternate path, if you have anything something, then scan again that and again touch the previous item, then delete the item. So depends upon the consumer what they need required. So according that we are planning out that if you are order something from the Zomato also, what you are doing that what outlet you should to be choose, and after choose the outlet you will be go for the food choice, then clicking on that, then move forward to the item store, then go for the payment. If you are not interested, again come back previously, delete the item, again come back for the payment window or closing the window. So this is a prototype also. So this is a sketch-wise prototype, this is a hand prototype, and this is a computerized prototype. Okay, so these are the examples it will be visibling to us. So as that is a level, what type of dialog progressions you will be used. See this is a one sketch model, and this is a what to do we are that, and through all done what we will be selected and what we will be item ordered, and this is the done the processing of all the things. Then using of index cards. These are the indexing cards in the paint method. Nowadays also we are using basics in paint method only. So these are the screen 2, and this is a widget, how one user will be passed through the computer or build the distribution of the items. Advantages and disadvantages. There is a low identify prototype. Means what? Low development cost and evaluate multiple design concept. And disadvantages means what? Limited error checking, navigation and flow limitations. So you should to take an advantage. If I highly identify prototype, the fully interactive, look into the field of final product and clearly defines navigation scheme. So more expensive develop or time to consume. So always we are looking into the low profitability only, because we are one stage to one stage, we will be close out that. If you are forcing it to complete the last stage, it will be giving sometime problems. This is a commercializer solving the prototyping, and this is the small things you should to be know that. So this is in a horizontal basis and attractive basis should be created that. Okay. So all the vertical provides and horizontal provides what will be do that. So but this type of functions will be not helpful to us to define the functionally creativity. So before doing of the prototyping creating, go for the slow responses and sketch-based responses, then come for the 3D development. Okay. So for example, if you start any business as an entrepreneur, so plan out the prototype on your product in the application, also in the website, also in an e-commerce platform, also and documentary platform, also whatever the business, you should to make it roadmap, make a algorithm. So that will be helpful to you in the stage by stage. Okay. So go for one admin. For example, I'm taking ERP software. The admin panel is here. Under the admin, who will be come out? On that sub-admins of the members, who will be come out? Who will be there take main lead? Who will be take the main advantages? So that type of concepts you should to be know out that. Okay. For example, if I say that any external hard disk, so what we are doing that we take the plugin and connect the USB. Again, he has the permission. I need to be at a separately, or I need to state as open or as a tentatively. Then we are given the permission, then it will be allowed. This is a prototype pipeline. If you are installing any software, they have also some prototype. So these type of the options are there. Same in the product line also. If you think any printing of the prototype, you should to be take a patent and take the regulations and everything. That should be helpful to you. So I'm open for the questioning right now. If you have any questions, you can ask also. According to that, I can move forward to discuss something again. So I'm opening for the questioning now. If anyone have questions, you can just drop in the chat box so that I can give the reply here also. Yeah, I hope I'm visible to all you. Yes, guys. You have any questions, you can just drop me that, or I can start explain something to you after the questions, right? This, because some startups we are facing the problems that I think I will be discussed to you. Yeah, please. So every prototype did not depends upon in the same area, but you should to be plan out that when how you execute something. There is lots of edutech companies are XYZ, LinkedIn, trainers, everyone are there. So why they didn't give the 100% of the prototype of your subject? For example, some syllabus are there, they're missing some points. Again, they come back to deliver something. Again, they will charge something. So why didn't complete the process? Because in every platform there is some uniqueness are there, but they can't break themselves in the new stages of the execution. So that's why they're preparing something to execute some prototype as an entrepreneur level. So they didn't get the same proper way to execute that. So that's why they were doing that. They keep the record video and sharing that to us. So that why that on that basis we didn't get any proper information. So prototype design means what? Prototype and prototype versus design means what? Because both are in the same development part. Okay, so if some consumer didn't like your design or your prototype, you just simple say that you should to be redesign a shirt or vehicle or anything fitness, and you look your a prototype is a working model or a primarily product design only. Okay, to validate the design concept through where you can validate your form to the Google form to utilize the some trial based product, so that will be helpful to you. The product build a test the idea, okay, not a confusion or not a different type of UX strategy. Okay, so that's on basis you should to be understand. So if I say that what is the difference between prototype and design? Prototypes allows identifying a potential issues and making adjustments before reaching the final design phase. Okay, so before reaching out the final design stage, you should to be understand that saving time and resources. Finally, the design is the stage where the visual elements are added to interface, bringing the final look of the product to the life. Okay, so that theme should be, you should to be know that. So then only it will be helpful to that. So how the IIC will be helpful to that? Institute Innovation Council cell, we have a in every campus, in every institute, they have their own IPR cell, they have own their designing and thinking cell. So just go for there and ask and submit your design there, and they will be replied that and particulate that, and they will give you to guide that. Is a prototype is a design? Yes, prototype is an experimental process where design teams implement the idea into a tangible form for a digital paper. So prototype is a design. Yes, it is a design also, or it is a product also, or it is a visualization also. The teams build a prototype of varying of the fidelity to the capture design concepts and test on the users of friendly or not. So that basis it will be work on that. Okay, so this type of productivity designs will be helpful to you. Sir, how can I develop my designs and where can I design that? You can design using the software like CAD, Stapro Pro, or you can use the 3D imaging UX platforms. This way, these things will be helpful to you. Okay, so next series I will be give a one generation gap to you. When we are starting to use earphones of wearable, then come the Bluetooth, then came out the wireless, then came out the watch basis connectivity. These type of design trending are created. So these are the called a prototype. Okay, so you can if you are making any website, you can go and make a Figma design and take a prototype on that, then make a website. So that will be also helpful to you. Okay, guys. So if I have any doubt, I'm open for the questioning round. So please share your questions if you have anything, please. I hand over to you, sir. I think Sriya ma'am. So if I have any questions are there, you can just drop in the chat box also, then I can clear that. Hello. Hello.
Thank you, sir, for your valuable concepts. Now I call upon Ms. Jacinta, Assistant Professor, Department of Computer Application, to deliver a vote of thanks.
Good afternoon to one and all. I extend my heartfelt gratitude to our college, association with Institute of Innovation Council, Patrician College, in collaboration with Sri Chandrababu Jain College and Mark Gregorius College of Arts and Science, Chennai. A sincere appreciation to our distinguished resource person, Dr. P. Prasant, Registrar, cum Associate Professor, SOIT, AIPH University, for sharing knowledge on prototyping. Special thanks to Reverend Brother Dr. A. Stanislaus, Director, Dr. Fatima Vasant, Academic Director, Dr. Orokemiri Geeta Das, Principal, for their support and encouragement. Sincere thanks to Institute of Innovation Council, Patrician College, Ms. Pushpalata, Head, Department of Computer Application, and all the faculty members of our college. We look forward to move such enlightening session in future. Once again, I thank you one and all for this valuable FDP session. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Dear all, kindly fill the feedback link.
சொல்லுங்க சார். என்ன சார்? யார் எழுதும்போது ஏதாச்சும் முடிஞ்சிச்சு. நீங்க கிளாஸ் கண்டினியூ. சொல்லுங்க சார்.